Man, oh man, what a good 24 hours it has been for some juicy Nintendo news. Of course, yesterday we had a Nintendo Alarmo announced. Then they announced that mysterious new Nintendo Switch Online playtest. And now we have a 5-minute Mario and Luigi Brothership overview trailer to react to watch, to discuss. But also previews came out. Press have played the game so we can get some hands-on impressions for this new Mario and Luigi game. I am so excited. Let's get into it. Alrighty, folks, good Thursday morning. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Botox Games. I really was not expecting any more news this week. I especially was not expecting a Mario and Luigi Brothership overview trailer, but I'm just going to go ahead and hit play on this. I really don't know what to expect from this. I've been following like the little snippets they've been releasing, but it's been that, right? It's been these 30-second clips. So to actually get a proper meaty trailer, oh my goodness, that music. Oh, that music is so good.
This unfamiliar world, it's all hands
Wow.
on deck for a not
The animations.
full of twists and turns. Mario and Luigi Brothership.
Oh, this is going to be a banger.
Our
I already know
adventure
it, dude.
takes place
It's going to
in
be so good.
Concordia, a world consisting of many islands.
Concord died so Concordia
Originally
could
a
live.
single continent, it was suddenly broken apart.
Got like a
by
world tree situation.
mysterious entity. Meet Connie, a kind botanist. And
Botanist? Is that what they're called?
Who is definitely not a pig.
Hmm.
With their new friends, Mario and Luigi are ready to set sail.
Supersized seafaring adventure.
This is Shipshape Island, which looks like, well, a ship.
Oh, cool.
Use it as your base to sail across the vast
Wow, the entire
waters
island moves around.
and find the drifting
Ooh,
islands.
big Wind Waker vibes. I didn't like realize it was
Explore a
such
jungle
like an
with
open map.
endless rain, a
I guess it could still be
sprawling
linear,
desert,
but
an island with both ice and
Heat Freeze
magma
Island, that's cool.
and more.
oh, he's getting his little coconut drink.
At each
Make it.
location, you'll meet locals bursting with personality. And clash with the scheming Zocket and his foul followers.
These enemy designs are so good. Oh, this might be the best Mario RPG in the past 12 months, which is saying something because there's been 3 of them now. Oh, little Bowser tease.
Mario and Luigi will need to use their jazzy jumps and hefty
Why are they
hammers
jazzy?
as they venture through islands filled with crafty
We
challenges.
got the brother
Oh,
steps again.
Doesn't seem like a jump will get them across. At times like these, the brothers can team up to perform bros moves. Fly like a UFO.
Dude, the animations are so fluid.
Roll up into a ball. Or harness ice.
It really
and
makes me
fire
wonder
to
if it actually
forge
is
ahead
Ilka. Like,
and
who's actually
overcome
making this game? We
anything
still
in
don't
your
know.
way. Plus, Luigi's unique brand of logic.
I'm not
can
saying
lead
Ilka
to
can't do it,
unexpected solutions.
but this is looking better than an
Luigi
Ilka
can
game.
also assist with other tasks. What a team player!
And I say that as someone who likes the anime stuff they've done. Like One Piece Odyssey and Sandland.
Bump into an enemy on the field to start a battle. Good timing.
Clean
is
little
the
transition
key
there.
To victory. Watch Mario and Luigi, then press the A button or B button to attack. Fail and yeah. You can also dodge enemy attacks and even counter them. Enemies will attack using all sorts of tricks and traps.
A little
keep an
chameleon
eye
enemy.
out for 'em. During your adventure,
Ooh, who's she? Okay.
you'll acquire helpful items
Showering.
called battle plugs.
Battle plugs.
They cause a variety of effects, like dropping iron
badges.
balls for extra damage, unleashing a wave that hits multiple enemies,
Leave it to me.
using recovery items automatically, and more. It's a shockingly great way to turn the tide. You can even set multiple battle plugs to create combos.
Yeah, it looks like you can have 4 at a certain point. I'm sure you'll be unlocking more slots as you go.
Coordinate Mario and Luigi's moves to dish out massive damage in style.
Dude, the music is really good. That's my main takeaway from this trailer so far. The music is like next level. And the animations, of course. Little Peach tease. A little 2D section. Oh, look at this Mario Ballroom. Oh, little rhythm game. Okay.
Bring peace back to Concordia.
And amazing.
Can Mario and Luigi reconnect the scattered islands and the hearts of Concordia's residents?
That's a little Bowser fight. That's gotta be early, right?
Experience the bond between
So it looks like there's
brothers and
5
beyond.
islands.
Mario and
That's like main
Luigi
islands. I'm sure there's gonna be
Brothership. Available November 7th only on
optional
the Nintendo
stuff, right?
Switch system. Prepare to
Like
set
in a Wind
sail with
Waker.
pre-orders. Available now on Nintendo eShop.
Wow. That looks really, really good. All right, so that overview trailer was freaking awesome. I'll be honest, like I was excited when we saw this game. However, the marketing for it has been a little weird. Like I said, we've been getting these like 30-second teasers that have not been continuing my hype, I would say, because they all kind of feel like just very short. Like they have not been the meaty trailer we really needed, in my opinion. Now we have that trailer, and I am so sold. I was already sold, let's not get it twisted. But now after seeing some more extended gameplay, and now looking into these hands-on previews, I'm really excited for this game, man. I'll admit I've not played every Mario and Luigi game. I finished Superstar Saga for the first time earlier this year. I played Bowser's Inside Story and Dream Team growing up, but my experience with the franchise as a whole is not, like, it's not all there, right? Like, there's definitely some gaps in my Mario and Luigi knowledge, but this is what I will be picking up day one for sure and playing, and I'll be doing a review over on its Amiibo probably for you guys. But we do have some hands-on previews. I'm going to read from Video Games Chronicle. They also posted 8 minutes of their own uncut raw gameplay, so I'll have the article for their preview link down below, but also their gameplay source on YouTube if you want to go check out and support them. But I wanted to show off this gameplay here because this is awesome stuff. But let's go ahead and look into this this hands-on preview here, written by Andy Robinson of VGC. He says, "There's little doubt that we are currently enjoying a golden age of Super Mario RPGs. After a decade of mostly disappointing releases, when many might have even questioned Nintendo's commitment to the Mushroom Kingdom subgenre, it's almost hard to believe it's delivered 2 fantastic remakes of classics, with Mario RPG and Thousand Year Door, in the span of a year, and now it's set to add to that with a brand new Mario & Luigi game as well. Mario & Luigi Brothership feels like the triumphant final flourish in Mario's RPG comeback year. While Switch's other 2 outings were genuine dream-come-true titles for many fans, the prospect of the first all-new Mario & Luigi installments in 9 years, unlike the others, a fully original game, is extra special. We don't know yet which studio created Brothership. Nintendo says, quote, some of the original developers who worked on the franchise are involved, and from a recent hands-on, the Switch title certainly seems to share DNA with its classic outings on Game Boy Advance and Nintendo DS. 1 hour with the game showcased colorful worlds full of original characters, plenty of humorous dialogue, inventive mechanics, and a pair of expressive protagonists, all underpinned by the comfortingly familiar mechanics of a robust turn-based battler. Brothership sees the iconic siblings visiting the mysterious land of Concordia, where, just like the ill-fated PS5 exclusive of a similar name, everything has swiftly gone pear-shaped. Concordia has been broken into many different islands, and it's up to the Mario Bros to reconnect them, while also trying to find their way back to the Mushroom Kingdom. Mario and Luigi explore Concordia using Ship-Shape Island, which is a sort of hub-world vessel that can sail around the ocean. Players can decide where to send Ship-Shape by plotting a course along a map, sort of like a train on a track, and then shoot over to any islands they spot using a cannon. It's a genuinely cool idea, and we hope the final game can utilize it in smart ways. In our demo, we first visited Twisty Island, a lush green locale where we first encountered the plug-like people of Concordia, who Nintendo isn't revealing the name of just yet. But right off the bat, this is a great signal that this adventure is going to be full of original characters to meet and interact with, which, much to fans' frustration, hasn't always been the case in recent Mario RPGs. The environment is strikingly beautiful with lots of detail and colors that really pop. We wouldn't want to put a number on it, but Brothership also appeared to be running incredibly smoothly, making for an overall pleasing visual package, at first glance at least. So yeah, I mean, watching the trailer, I think there was a rumor that maybe from the June Direct trailer, it would actually get a visual upgrade, and then people actually could compare, and they noticed that with the little 30-second teasers they've been posting since early September. So it sounds like this game actually did get a pretty nice visual boost from the first time we saw it, and honestly, I think you can see it. Like, even watching the gameplay from VGC here, or the overview trailer we just reacted to, I think this does visually look better. It looks a little bit more refined, a little bit more polished. The animations and like the way the bros move, it all kind of pops a little bit more than from when we initially saw it. Not that when we initially saw it, it looked bad or anything, but I think there is a level of polish there now that wasn't there before. Reading ahead a little bit here, they say, From our time with the game, the depiction of the characters certainly felt more warm-spirited than other Mario games too, where often Luigi is portrayed as the wimpy sidekick for laughs. Here, the pair are equals, with Luigi even providing the brains in sequences Nintendo is calling Luigi's logic, where he'll provide a solution to a problem. Yeah, we saw that in the overview trailer. That's a very interesting way to kind of prop Luigi up as more than just, like they say, the wimpy sidekick for laughs, which is awesome. Great to see them being kind of represented as equals. Personality goes such a long way in this type of game, and this certainly seems to be Nintendo's most vibrant original Mario RPG in a while. Like in previous Mario and Luigi games, the dialogue is fun and irreverent. While there is clearly a plot threading everything together, it doesn't seem to be as oppressive as in, say, the Paper Mario games, with a swift, fun setup quickly leading to platforming and battle gameplay. As has become mandatory, there is a new side character called Snoutlet, who looks like a flying pig but will comedically argue with anyone they meet that they definitely are not a hog. Yeah, that's a good bit. That's a good bit, right? Like having Snoutlet think he's not a pig, but like obviously he looks like a pig, but actually he's an outlet. Like that's a good bit for this game. On Twisty Island, we were tasked with locating some hair wax for a local dance troupe so they can style up for a show. This then leads to a sequence where we must locate and rescue a store clerk in a nearby forest, avoiding snakes on the way back, lest we scare her back into hiding. We're then rewarded with a QuickTime event dance sequence, which again is fun, but doesn't outstay its novelty. So it sounds like this is gonna sound crazy comparison. And I kind of thought this while watching the trailer, especially with that like little rhythm dance minigame part. This is kind of giving me like Bayonetta 3 vibes, where like they're just going to be constantly throwing new ideas and new minigames at us throughout the entire adventure. Which, I mean, if they could actually do that and keep it up and not, like they say here, like have any of them overstay their welcome, that is going to be a huge win for this game. Brothership could easily sink or swim based on the strength of its battle system, but thankfully we enjoyed what we played here. As with previous entries, Mario and Luigi's turn-based battles are heavily interactive. When attacking, players can chain together attacks from both Mario and Luigi by pressing A and B at the right time, depending on which brother is in view. Well-timed moves can lead to lengthy combos, which can see Mario jumping on a baddie, and then Luigi kicking him back up for another go. When defending, players control the attacks and jumps of Mario and Luigi simultaneously, making evading enemies like an intense QTE sequence as the brothers deflect and dodge incoming attacks. It's a satisfying dynamic. It means you need to be more engaged with the action compared to more laid-back turn-based games. So yeah, I mean, from what we're seeing here, it looks very similar to the other Mario and Luigi games, like almost one-to-one, just with some added bells and whistles. Now we have the what are they called, the outlet plug things, the plugs, right, that kind of give you different effects. Like they showed the one where you have like spike balls falling down on the enemy after you attack. That's like an effect you can put on. And then they talk about in the trailer how you can like kind of put on different ones and kind of combo them and mess around and see what works together, which is going to add a nice little new variety of depth to the combat, which is really exciting. They say here, in battle, players can use the typical jump and hammer moves or resort to items. Thankfully, there also appears to be a robust character leveling system, with players able to assign points to over 6 stat points, such as HP, power, speed, and defense, as we would expect. When our demo eventually skips to a later section of Brothership, a carnival-themed land called Merry-Go Island, we're able to try out some more advanced moves. These include powerful bros attacks, unique to each brother, which trigger lengthier QTE sequences in which the siblings can kick a shell like a football, with longer successful passes resulting in increased damage. Finally, we're introduced to battle plugs, which are Brothership's strategic modifiers. These allow the player to activate different bonuses, such as improving certain attacks, making counters easier, preventing effects like dizziness, or adding auto-healing. Okay, see, now this is interesting here. They say, unlike similar modifiers in the Paper Mario series, Brothership's plugs aren't found, but crafted via the pause menu. I think they showed that in the trailer, but I think I must have missed it. Crucially, they also expire, at which point you can opt to recharge them or swap them out. Nintendo hopes this will encourage players to experiment with different combinations rather than just sticking to the same ones. I actually really like that. That could get annoying. Let's keep it, 100% right now. That could get really annoying if you really just want to stick with certain plugs, but they keep dying and you need to recharge them. I wonder how you will recharge them. Is it actually going to be like in-game time-based? Will there be items that you use to recharge them? That'll be curious to see. But I do like the idea of like kind of forcing people to try different things. But on the other hand, like I said, that could be really annoying. And then closing off here, Andy Robinson says, after spending over 50 hours with Mario RPGs this year, the prospect of another massive adventure could have easily had us feeling burnt out, but after our time with Mario and Luigi Brothership, that wasn't the case. What we played was vibrant and dynamic, just like the classic games which spawned it. It's a small slice of a likely massive adventure, but Mario's year of standout RPGs looks like it could end with a brilliant crescendo. And I think that's one of my main takeaways as well. We can talk about how good the game looks, how great the soundtrack is, how great the combat looks, the visuals, the animations, right? Like that all, the game looks fantastic. No one's questioning that. However, I will say, for me personally, as someone who, like, I enjoy Mario RPGs, I'm not addicted to Mario RPGs. I'm not going on Twitter losing my mind when they bring back a random Mario RPG character, right? But I enjoy them. Mario RPG Remake last year was actually one of my favorite games released from Nintendo in 2023. Thousand Year Door is fine, whatever. But it's been a lot, right? Like, it's been a lot of Mario RPGs this year. So while it was immediately so exciting that Brothership got announced and we were getting a new Mario and Luigi game, I will not lie, it's like, really another one? You know? There is such a thing as too much of a good thing, in my opinion, especially when it comes to games, especially when your time is so limited. Each year, you kind of have to make those choices and figure out which games you're actually going to make time to play. So when Nintendo was telling you to play 3 lengthy RPGs, I guess one of them pretty short, I guess, to be fair, with a Mario RPG Remake, that was like, what, 10 to 15 hours? When they're telling you to play Thousand Year Door, which is a 30-hour game, and Mario and Luigi Brothership, which is probably a 30 to 40-hour game, that's a lot of Mario RPGs. But this trailer has completely put me back on course. I am so excited for this game. And I would love to hear what you guys think in the comments down below. Has this overview trailer made you more excited? Has it made you less excited? Were you not going to buy it before, but now maybe you will after hearing the previews? I would love to hear your thoughts down in the comments below. I will be covering this game a little bit more extensively as we get closer to launch. I am very excited for it. And I mean, it's the last big Nintendo game we have coming out after Mario Party Jamboree, which also releases in a week from today, which is like, man, we all thought that 2024 was going to be a really slow year for Nintendo, of course, barring the Switch 2 release. But now, this holiday season, I mean, we had a Famicom Detective Club, then we had Echoes of Wisdom, now we're getting Mario Party, which looks incredible, by the way. Mario Party looks, like, really, really good. So we're getting that. Now we're getting Mario and Luigi Brothership. Of course, if you play some third-party stuff, you got Dragon Quest III Remake, and you got some other JRPGs coming out on Switch in the coming weeks. It has been a good time to be a Switch owner, in my opinion. So let me know your thoughts. Of course, subscribe here for more Nintendo Switch news, reviews, discussions, coverage, all of that fun stuff. Follow me on Twitter at BoTalksGames. Check out my other channel at It's Amiibo. I have another video posting there today, so check out that if you want to. But until next time, folks, peace.